Hey, thank you so much for being here. All right. I want to talk about what happens when, the poop hits the fan, as they say, right? Something really hard and horrible happens. Maybe to you, maybe to someone you love. Maybe it's like finding out like I did, right? Back in, when was it? Feels like it's been a long time. I've been in chemo for a long time. June, April, May, the news, you've got cancer, right? Maybe it's something horrible happened to someone you love. Maybe it's a minor thing, but doesn't feel minor. But it's not cancer, but it's something like very difficult that happened at work. Whatever it is, okay? There are tools that we can have that can snap us back into a state of resilience, snap us out of fight or flight, bring us back to balance. And they're powerful and quick, and they're easy things that everybody can learn that can help you absolutely come back to yourself instead of just sitting in the ick. Okay, so what I want to do in this Patreon, I'm so happy you're here. I think I said that already, but I am. Very methodically go through the tools and the techniques that I use in my clients in my practice and that I have used. I use them all day long in my life right now as I navigate chemo and treatment and chemo not working and the next thing, This is the kind of thing that just, it's amazing. These tools are amazing. Let me stop talking about tools. Let me show you what I mean, okay? So in my practice, I have a very specific system that works very powerfully to get people these techniques so they can always return themselves to balance. I used to call it my pyramid of resilience, except that I work with mostly teens. It's about 50-50 now. And resilience is not sexy. So it became the pyramid of unshakability, okay? So here's what it looks like. How do I show you this and myself? Let's see. Here we are. Okay. So hopefully you can see this. And this is our pyramid. Okay. So here's how it works. Can you see where it says level 1? Tools for outside stress. Okay. Here's the deal. The first thing we need is tools for when the terrible news comes, right? You see something that really bothers you, or you hear something you can't get out of your mind. You're just freaking out, right? Nobody's home. Like your fight or flight is like totally activated. Your amygdala is like, it's like really firing up. Rational thinking is offline. You are freaking out, right? Sometimes it's that news that just like brings us to our knees. Sometimes it's just the image you can't get out of your head. Something externally has happened and has totally set you off. What do? Okay. The cool thing is there are super powerful tools you can learn, and you can learn them quickly. And we're going to be doing that, a different tool every month in a Zoom. Okay. Where I'll teach it, we can practice it, and you'll have the tool to use for you and your loved ones. Here's some examples. You ready? So here's what I use in my practice. All you need is one, but it's nice to have several so you see what you like and what works for a particular situation. So tools to, I'm reading backwards on my camera, so that's just okay. Right, tools for things that happen externally, like EFT tapping, which is an evidence-based technique where you're tapping certain acupressure points, proven to help with anxiety, depression, PTSD, and phobias. Proven to reduce your cortisol, stress hormone, all sorts of things like that. Easy to learn, easy to use on people you love and on yourself, okay? Havening, where we kind of hack our brain into creating more delta waves, making us calm, whether we like it or not. Other examples, faster EFT, EMDR, you might have heard of, right? These are tools that we can use for ourselves. Get them, teach them to our loved ones, okay? Next, what happens? You've got the tools for the outside stuff. What happens next is your thinking, right? For example, in my situation, you get the results, you have cancer. Well, then you've got this long wait of how bad is it? What does it mean? Like what's my prognosis? In that span of time, or you get a biopsy, you're waiting for the results, right? Or someone told you, your partner says that they're going to leave you and you have to wait for like the divorce settlement and what that's going to look like and how reasonable the parties are going to be. Like anytime there's this kind of like news and then there's a wait, our brains are crazy, right? And we make things mean all sorts of things. And the cool part is that there are tools that can actually delete beliefs. We can walk around with different beliefs. We can identify what it is that we believe is stressing us out. For example, I don't know. I'm trying. For example, chemo is going to be terrible. That's a belief. Who knows? For some people, chemo is not terrible, right? Like, chemo is going to damage my body. Really? I mean, It could be. It couldn't be, right? It could be chemo is going to save my body. Ways to identify our negative beliefs, and there are ways to actually control that part of the brain that stores our beliefs and jettison the beliefs. And it's amazing because you walk around just without that, like the negative chatter in the mind. It's amazing. So that's the next level. After you've got the tools for the outside, you get the tools for the inside, how to deal with your thinking. If you've heard of Byron Katie's The Work, we'll tackle that. If you've heard of belief shifting, we'll do that. Other things like that. There are several. After that, after you've got tools for outside, then you've got tools for inside. We've got, da-da-da, see my thoughts pyramid, level 3, like sustainable self-care kind of stuff. So what does that mean? I'm not talking about going to the spa, okay? I'm talking about something that is actually doable that you can do daily in 10 minutes or less to keep you grounded consistently. And that's things like people often don't know about eco meditation, which is a form of meditation, for example. 10 minutes a day has been proven to give you kind of the brainwaves of a monk that's been meditating for a really long time. It's an active form of meditation for people who don't like meditation. Types of journaling that have been proven to be effective. Really, really cool stuff. 10 minutes a day. And that keeps us kind of consistently feeling good. Often we can't do that we can't do it the reverse, right? People think, oh, I'm going to get into meditation and then everything's going to be calm. No, you really can't. Sometimes if your nervous system is dysregulated to begin with. So what we need first is the tools to calm our nervous system from the outside stress, the tools to deal with our thinking for the internal stress we're causing after that with our own thinking and worrying and perseverating, right? And then only after that, we can get to the really meditation or mindfulness or whatever it is where we can be calm inside and have a sustainable routine going forward. So that's what I'm going to teach, a different technique. We're going to do very methodically the tools in level 1 and then the tools in level 2 and then the tools in level 3, a Zoom a month. For the next tier subscribers, we'll do a second Zoom a month too for them as well, where they can come with their specific things and we'll target it a little bit more. And I'm really excited. You probably can tell my voice. I'm excited because it's a way for me to give back. I've gotten so much support from other people during my cancer journey, and it's a way for me to help others, and it's a way for everyone, for you to support me, to make up some of the income that I've been losing, since I haven't quite had the capacity to see clients one-on-one. So I think it's a win-win. I'm really excited you're here. I hope you'll join, and I'm excited. All right. Thanks for watching.